Hi, I'm Major Ivan Weil, Divisional Commander of the Salvation Army here in the Del Oro Division, which covers Northern California and Northern Nevada. I just want to share a few moments with you, speaking to you as an advisory board, women's auxiliary, or echelon, to say thank you for the support that you give to the Salvation Army. Many of us this next week would be at the NEOC in Chicago, known as Better Together Conference. It's a time where all organizations come together to network, to fellowship, to learn great new things, and to be inspired by the work of the Salvation Army that goes on across this country. But what inspires me even more is to see what our local Salvation Armies are doing in support with their local advisory board, staff, and volunteers during this time of crisis. It is amazing to see what is going on. And each and every local Salvation Army is focused on the mission. And that mission is to meet human needs without discrimination. And for us in the past 6 weeks, that has translated to this. Over 117,000 individuals have come to the Salvation Army for some type of service. That is 22,000 households who have come to us to receive food boxes just like these here. Over 6,000 contexts of emotional and spiritual care have been given. Over 6,000 activity family packs have been given to families that are isolated, to give activities to do with their children and to keep them a little bit occupied during this time of crisis. And across this great division, the Del Oro Division, we have child cares that service those first responders to allow them to go to work so they have a place for their children. We've also been feeding with at the hotels, those that are self-isolated in hotels or sheltered in hotels, bag lunches, 3 meals a day, thousands upon thousands of brown bag lunches given each and every day. We've been contacted by counties to support the feeding at emergency shelters at the fairgrounds. We've been asked to serve those who are testing people for the COVID virus. Every one of the Salvation Army's facilities have been offered over to the city or county so that they can be used for isolation or emergency sheltering. Some of our properties are being used as food hubs so that it can distribute food to a larger group of people. And the list goes on. And it's all because that we have a great support system. That's you, the advisory board, advisory organizations. And so personally, I want to say thank you to all that you do and that helps us to move forward the mission of the Salvation Army. And our Salvation Army officers at the local level, they too are very grateful for the support that they are given by you. To me, they're heroes. They're out there 24/7, 7 days a week to make sure that people are being served. And it's very touching to see how they're giving of themselves, why they still do all this great work of distributing food. They're also keeping contact with their congregations, streaming their services, and offer times of prayer, time and support, and Bible studies, and praying with people and out there. And just to kind of capture what I mean, I just want to share one quick story with you. In Rancho Cordova, twice a week, about 300 cars come through the parking lot to receive food boxes just like this. It's very hectic, it's very busy. And the local Salvation Army officer, Lieutenant Harry, noticed a homeless man walking onto the facility. And so he stopped what he was doing and he went over to him and asked him, "Would you like some food?" And the gentleman kind of shook his head and said no, he didn't want food, he just wanted water. So the lieutenant went into the building, got him some ice cold water and gave it to him, and he allowed him to drink that water. And when he looked down, he noticed that the man had no shoes. In fact, he had plastic bags on his feet. And so the lieutenant said, "Can I get you a pair of shoes?" And of course the gentleman said yes. The lieutenant didn't even know where he was going to get these shoes from because they were distributing hundreds of boxes of food. But what he did is he stopped what he was doing, he went into the building, went through donations, looked around, and surprisingly enough, although I don't believe it's a coincidence, but I think God placed them there, that a pair of shoes that met the size of this gentleman's feet. And it's those type of moments that really allows the mission of the Salvation Army to go forward. Not was this man just given a box of food. Not was this man just given a pair of shoes, but he was given hope. Hope that is greater than the fear of this virus. A hope that is beyond measure because someone took the time to help him and offer him encouragement, and gave him just that simple shoe. And to me, that's what really shows the work of the Salvation Army. What we're about is really offering hope and encouragement. I am so blessed to see all the work that is going on around this division. My wife and I have traveled to many of our locations to see work in action. We've met a lot of advisory board members and volunteers and staff who are giving of themselves in order to make the work of the Salvation Army go forward. And so on behalf again of the Delaware Division, to every advisory board member, every women's auxiliary, every echelon, I want to say a big thank you, because of what you do enables us to serve the over 117,000 people in need that have come to us in the past 6 weeks. And so I would encourage each and every one of you to share with your friends and family our website, covid19.gosalarmy.org. And there you can find ways to get involved, to help people to contribute, and to really continue the great effort during this crisis. So I just want to say thank you and God bless you.